Hey guys, it's Lily. I'm currently in the car. I planned on doing a vlog today, my first vlog ever. We'll see how it goes. We have a few things we need to get done today. I have lots of toys in the back of my car. My back seats are down, lots of toys and stuff to donate, so I have to drop stuff off at the Goodwill. I'm here at my work to pick up my glasses. Adeline had stepped on, I have a few pairs of glasses, but Adeline stepped on my favorite pair and had broken them, so I had to get a replacement pair, and I work at an eye doctor, so I have to come and pick them up. I go back to work very, very soon, which is crazy. I'm not ready at all, but I have to get back to work, and financially that's what I need to do. And then Amaya at 10:30. It's currently almost 10 o'clock. At 10:30, the doctor's office is right down the way from my work, just directly a few buildings over. So we have to go to a doctor's appointment. She has a 1-month well child checkup, and last time he said there was some clicking of the hips, and that could be hip dysplasia. So he said at her 1 month we'll recheck it. If it's still happening, then she will have to get an x-ray, and then treatment wise we'll go from there to see how we're going to treat it. I looked it up, and it's almost like typically when they treat it, the child is in like a half body cast almost. I could be wrong. I could just be looking at the things wrong or not really know exactly how to treat it. But it is kind of terrifying as a parent to see that and, know that that could be your child in that situation. So hopefully that goes well. I'm going to go and pick up my glasses, take the baby in to show all my coworkers, and then I will head down to the doctor. Okay, guys, so we're in the doctor's office. She is 7.5 pounds, which is insane to me. 7 pounds 6 ounces, and she is 20 inches long now, so she's growing just fine. She's gained 1.5 pounds in the last month, which is amazing. We'll see how when the doctor comes in, what she looks like, and updates on her hips and birthmark and any concerns that I've had.
She's gaining good weight.
Yeah, she is. She's gained a lot of weight, which is good.
Yeah, almost 2 pounds.
I know.
Awesome work.
Great.
And you're breastfeeding?
Bottle feeding.
Bottle feeding, okay. How much are we doing now?
She does probably 3 ounces.
3 ounces?
3 ounces
Excellent.
every 3 hours.
Every 3 hours or so? That's perfect. That's perfect. It's a good schedule.
She's been doing this thing as well where I mostly notice it in her sleep. She does it other times as well, where she like gasps for air and it will like wake her up.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's like a moment where she's not breathing and then she, takes a big breath in.
Have you got to see it during the nap time, you said?
Yeah, during the night is when, because her eyes will like pop open when she gasps for that air, and so. Okay, so we kind of ended the video abruptly earlier into the vlog. It's a couple days later. I thought I'd sit down and kind of talk about what the doctor said about Amaya, any updates that we got on her, and just kind of talk about my concerns and what his concerns were. So she's been doing this weird breathing thing. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the clip before I went to the doctor's office, but it's like she gasps for air and then breathes very heavily after. It's just not very often. It's every now and then that she does it, but a couple times a day that it does happen. Typically when she naps or in her sleep, and my fear is she's gonna do it and stop breathing. And I don't want that to happen in the middle of the night and me not realize or be around her to know. And she does sleep in the same room with us, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to hear anything in the middle of the night, or it could just be something silent. And that's what terrifies me. She definitely scares me a lot with this breathing thing. Doctor was kind of concerned about it because we're not really sure, what's causing it. We thought maybe the congestion because she is very congested, but I don't think he thinks that's the concern. He said it could be that there's acid reflux or the spitting up that's causing it, so we are going to try a medication for that. Take it for about a month and see what happens. If we still notice the breathing difficulties or the gasp of, breathing and then the heavy breathing after within the next 2 weeks, to definitely call, because that means the medication isn't helping. And then it doesn't have anything to do with like acid reflux or spitting up. So then we'll go from there and see what the doctor wants to do. I absolutely love our doctor. We had a different doctor before him, and then he was actually, the doctor we had before him was the only doctor in his office, and then the doctor we have now came into the same office that our first pediatrician was in, and he was his colleague. He was fresh out of school. He's a very young doctor. Our doctor though, our pediatrician, he had moved, so we only had him to go to, or we could find another doctor, but I did like him a lot, and I think since he's out of school, everything's really fresh on his mind, and he knows what he's talking about. Not that other doctors don't or older doctors don't. I was typically becoming not a fan of our first doctor because I felt like he was in the field for so long and he just seemed like he didn't really love what he was doing anymore, and he was kind of just when he talked about things to you, and I feel like he didn't do a very good job. Not that he was a bad doctor by any means, but he wasn't as good as what he was when we first started going to him. So we do love our doctor now. He's great. Amaya is 7 pounds, 6 ounces. She gained 1.5 pounds in 2 weeks, which is insane. She's 20 inches long, so she's gotten 2 inches longer. She's definitely going to be short. She is in the 5th percentile for height and weight, and then she is in the, I think it was 7th percentile for head circumference, so she's very, very tiny. She's not going to be very big. We know that, but she has a lot of room to grow, and she is only a month old, so lots of room to grow. She loves her Passy. She loves this Passy. It's a Dr. Brown's Passy. We have tried a couple different ones. We're definitely parents that like pacifiers. They just help to soothe your baby. I know not everyone likes them. Kids get attached, and I can say they definitely do. My daughter is 2.5 and still takes a Passy. We're definitely narrowing down. We definitely got to a point to where we only had one Passy left, and we knew that once she lost it or chewed through it, that we were just gonna toss it or just tell her, they're all gone, we don't have any more. And then Amaya was born, and now we have Passys, and it's just a relapse of her loving Passys. So we definitely have to stop that. Amaya drinks about 3 ounces every 3 hours. She'll take up to 4, but I never want to feed her too much. And a lot of the time she typically starts to fall asleep towards that last ounce. So she definitely is just gaining weight, getting big. She's happy, she's healthy. She's not a big crier, which is a blessing, I can say that. She rarely cries when she's very upset, or like when I'm starting to change her diaper. When she starts to get cold, she definitely cries then. But she really doesn't cry at all. If she gets very, very hungry, like if she sleeps throughout the night for like a long period of time, like she's been sleeping anywhere from 5 to 6 hours, which is great, that she's already sleeping that long throughout. Sorry, my battery died. But I think I was talking about her sleeping schedule. She sleeps through the night pretty well, 5 to 6 hours. When she does wake up though, she is very cranky because she's like, give me a bottle now. So she sleeps very good throughout the night, which I am very lucky. During the day, she sleeps anywhere from, I want to say like 2.5 to 4 hours. Typically wakes up at that 3-hour mark though. And the doctor said it's perfectly fine that she sleeps longer through the night and goes longer stretches without eating through the night, but make sure, during the day, 3 to 4 hours feeding wise. So she does a very good job. She's a very, very good baby. I'll try to show you guys her. She's so stinking cute right now. Say, I'm so cute. She's so, so sweet. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, let's see. Say hi, baby. Oh, look. She is just the sweetest little baby. I can't take it. Oh, so stinking sweet. Oh, I know. And she is starting to get hungry, so we are going to have to feed her here soon. So yes, and she's so cute. It's so crazy, you know, how genes work out when you have a baby from like you and your husband. So with us, which is insane, most of Ben's family has like blonde hair, blue eyes. It's crazy to me that, you know, that my baby doesn't look like me, because Adeline looks like me. She's like my twin. I look identical to my mom. I'm my mom's twin. Adeline looks very similar to my mom. My mom looks like her grandma, I look like my grandma, and Adeline looks like my grandma. We all look very, very similar. So all the girls in our family are like twins. I was thinking in my head, you know, she's gonna have like black hair when she's first born, or dark brown. She is gonna, you know, have brown eyes, no doubt about it, darker complexion of skin, because we all have that. No, she looks like her dad. Looks 100% like Ben, that it kind of drives me insane, because I'm like, why don't you look like me? She has blue eyes, strawberry blonde hair right now. It has a red tint to it. I definitely think that will go away though, and she's going to be a little blonde baby, which is nuts. But she definitely just looks so much more different than I thought she was going to look. I love her more than anything though. That has nothing to do with anything. Just, it's insane how, you know, genes work out when you do have a baby. My real dad though, he had blue eyes. He had brown hair though. And then my Nana and Papa, his parents both had blue eyes. So she definitely had a big chance of having like blue eyes and blonde hair. My Nana and Papa had blonde hair. So she had that big chance, but I really thought my genes would overpower, because, well, all the girls look alike, and I just thought we would all look alike, but no. Adeline and her look very, very different, which is just nuts to me. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to update on. I kind of look a mess. I'm pretty congested myself. I hope I'm not getting sick. I'm kind of nasally, so we are just going to relax the rest of the day, pick up the house. Leave any video suggestions down below, though I plan on doing vlogs a couple times a week. We'll see how that goes. I definitely would love to start making YouTube a thing, making lots of videos, you know. Hopefully one day it could be like a career. It's definitely a dream that I've always had, to make YouTube videos. So if you guys like what you saw, comment down below, like this video, subscribe.